Set among the rolling hills of Chester County, Pennsylvania, is The Barn at Brook Farm, a nonprofit organization that enriches the lives of children with disabilities through animal-assisted activities. Magical, special, and unique are all words that have been used to describe The Barn, a leading regional resource committed to providing children with disabilities and their families with hands-on farm and nature-based experiences. Experiences that bring joy and provide participating children with opportunities to pursue their best lives. The Barn was founded in 2005 by Mary Beth Drobish, an animal lover and the former owner of the 17-acre property on which the barn resides. She understood the healing impact animals can have on humans, and with that insight, created an environment where children with unique abilities can grow and thrive through interactions with small farm animals and nature.
So we know a lot about the human-animal bond. Areas of functioning for children, especially for children with disabilities, is significant. In a place like the barn, there is something different that is happening than it might be happening in a classroom or in a doctor's office or PT office. And what the research is doing is seeking to unpack that. We now have scientific evidence that there is, in fact, an impact of this bond.
Each year, hundreds of children with a wide variety of physical and developmental disabilities benefit from the Barn's in-person and virtual programs, including one-on-one individual programs, summer camp, educational field trips, and seasonal socialization events. Children develop connections with the animals through feeding, grooming, and more. The barn is home to many miniature farm animals. The animal's small size proves less intimidating. Through participating in animal-assisted activities, children gain independence and feel empowered as caretakers. Children also enjoy the benefits of an outdoor learning center, which is filled with multiple gardens that attract birds and butterflies, stimulate the senses, and even produce vegetables. Not to mention a wheelchair-accessible treehouse, a labyrinth, and a musical soundscape.
It's just wonderful because when I talk about it, he just lights up. Like, we're gonna go to the barn, buddy, and he gets so happy. I mean, he just loves it.
The barn relies on the generosity of financial supporters, foundations, and businesses, as well as nearly 300 volunteers annually to operate. Volunteers come from all walks of life. Many are students from regional colleges and universities seeking to fulfill clinical requirements for their degrees in fields such as occupational therapy and special education. The barn serves as a learning facility for clinical students to provide quality, one-to-one support for participating children, all the while helping to shape the future of our region's human services, education, and allied health professionals.
Kids with special needs really benefit from any time with animals. It takes a lot of pressure off their social interactions, and there's something magical that happens. There's some special connection that they just form instantly. I call it a magical place because that's how I see it.
It's wonderful to see the kids improving each day. You know, you really saw a difference day to day with the kids and how they just started to open up and express themselves as they got more comfortable with their routine here and the different things that they had to offer.
Without the generosity of volunteers and funders, the barn would cease to exist.
Probably about 15 years ago, became involved in helping out at the barn to help others. And I think that becomes infectious. I think that passion is still vivid in the employees, in the staff, in the volunteers, and certainly the reward is to the families that come to the barn and they receive hope. Get involved, because it's very rewarding for people like me, and I think it would be rewarding for anyone who wants to see such greatness happen.
To learn more about the barn at Springbrook Farm, visit springbrook-farm.org.